We are live, and we have 45 minutes for the Spreaker, but we can also get the podcast going live on Hangouts, so allow me to get this going. Can you hear me fine over Spreaker? Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good deal. Okay. And now, it is double live time because we're going to get this all together for you guys right here on YouTube.com. And for those of you who join in on Spreaker as well, we thank you very much for that. This is our first time doing things on Spreaker, and we have a limited live feed time on Spreaker, but you can, of course, check the whole thing out in its entirety on YouTube, and I believe the archive tracks as it plays back on Spreaker. But this is our first time ever that we are live, and we hope the audio is good for you guys. We hope that you guys enjoy the episode. And we're going to get right to the review. But first off, you know what time it is, Corbin. It's time to advertise. Gotta drop them advertisements in. Am I right? So, for those of you who may be new to the channel, you can, of course, like, comment, and subscribe to youtube.com/Firestar Hart, or you can head on over to the Spreaker here, give us a follow, Spreaker.com/user/Firestar Hart, to get all of your stuff live and in crystal clear Saints-style audio right here on Spreaker.com. That's how we do it. That sweet, sweet, sweet sound of making it as a podcaster. 5 episodes in, and I guess we're finally doing it. We will try to get the other episodes up here on Spreaker while we have the amount of time, all that good stuff. Of course, you can also follow us on Twitter at Firestar Hart. And Corbin?
Follow me on Twitter at WWE97.
And you can follow Dark Angel on Twitter as well at DarkFireAngel95. You can also, for those of you on the YouTube audience, you can follow our partners and their links in the description box below. And if you want some merchandise, which will help support the channel as well, you can check out teespring.com/stores/Firestar-Hart.
Now, we don't know when, but there will be a t-shirt featuring me, motherfucker, absurd.
That is not funny.
Yes. Yes, there will be. There will be a t-shirt of that. There will also be a couple of Deadly Saints t-shirts coming out for those of you who like the faction in its entirety. There's also going to be a Deadly Saints podcast t-shirt coming out soon, so be sure to get that taken care of. And if you guys want something else like iPhone cases or pillows or anything like that, well, Teespring also allows us to design some stuff like that for you. So, if you guys would like, we can do something. We can arrange something to put that out there for you guys to pick up and be all nice and comfy with. They also do mugs, so if you're a coffee drinker, we'll get you a mug out there if you guys would like. Yeah, man, I think that might just about do it for our advertisements this evening. And for the love of wrestling, that almost tapped me out trying to get all that done and over with. And I might have missed a few, and if so, I'm sorry about that. But for those of you over on the YouTube side, you can, of course, just check the description box below. We kind of sort of abridged it for Spreaker, just so we can get this all going for you guys. But without further ado, I say we get on into Raw, so we can knock those results out. What do you say?
I agree.
All right. So, you didn't get to watch it per se. You guys, by the way, keep Corbin and them in your thoughts because they're still under some severe weather watch over in North Carolina. Yes.
Yeah, we're looking at a potential 24 inches of rain over Thursday to Saturday, and there's a hurricane off the coast.
And we here in Fairlawn, Virginia, aren't totally out of the water per se, which is kind of funny. I make that pun because that's what we're going to be getting is a lot of water and a pretty good hefty amount of wind, but it should be nothing too damaging. So just kind of keep us in your thoughts and prayers as well, just to make sure that towards the end of the week we also stay safe, because Hell in a Cell is coming this Sunday, and we want to make sure we get that out to you guys in due time. Now, as we go to the Raw review from September the 10th, that was this past Monday, Braun Strowman and WWE Raw Tag Team Champions Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler, they opened up Raw, and get this, Corbin, they are now known as the Dogs of War. How about that?
I feel like that's a direct shot at Roman Reigns being the big dog and the Shield being the Hounds of Justice.
I know, right? That feels like such a shot, man. But you know what? I kind of dig it. I'm kind of digging this whole Dogs of War versus Shield thing. I see it.
Dogs of War versus the Hounds of Justice.
And not to mention, they're also going to be having a mega 6-man tag team blowout in the coming weeks. And if the card is to say anything, I'm going to bet Roman Reigns is going to retain a Hell in a Cell, but we'll save that prediction for later on. Anyway, the Shield actually was lured out, and they brought equalizers with them. They beat up all the heel roster except for the Dogs of War, of course, and then, of course, Baron Corbin gets onto them afterwards, saying, oh, "Look, you guys did it again. You gotta go again. And if you come back now, I'm gonna have to strip you of your titles, and you're going to jail for a very, very long time." And well, it almost.
Side note.
What's
this
that?
Might get some points with Angel. Man, fuck Baron Corbin, motherfucker.
Some people like to call him Baron Foreskin or Piggy Corbin.
Or Baron Boring.
That belly button talks, apparently.
I'm concerned for the belly button and how the hell it manages to talk.
Well, as Cultaholic likes to do, especially Ross, he likes to use his mouth to talk his Baron Corbin's belly button. That is some funny stuff, guys. Of course, they are bigger than us right now, but if you guys continue to support us, we're going to get up there as well, and you guys will be able to come up with us and get your shout-outs as well for all the lovely support you give us. So it's a win-win for everybody involved. You guys get your entertainment and shout-outs. We make a living, and we keep providing all this good stuff for you. Isn't that right, Corbin?
Absolutely.
Now, we go to our opening contest of the evening. Nikki Bella with, of course, her sister Brie versus Ruby Riott with her Riott Squad sisters, Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan. And just an average match. I rated it a C. Ruby Riott kind of, sort of got owned. And what I mean by that is not that the match wasn't kind of, sort of back and forth, because Ruby did get some offense, but the ending. Here's where your note's going to come of this. The ending saw Ruby in position, on Nikki's shoulders for the rack attack, and she was there for a good minute. And if you know anybody that could be there for a good minute, chances are they're going to counter. Well, I'm guessing there was another some sort of botched spot, and Ruby was just kind of like hanging there, and Nikki was just like waiting to drop her with it. I really don't know what to get with that, but that really dragged it down for me. I could have given this a D because of that, but I was nice in giving it a C. Do you have anything?
Again, I didn't watch Raw, so I cannot make a comment.
Right.
We were too busy keeping an eye on the weather.
Right. Well, I hear you there, Corbin. I'm pretty sure you probably would have agreed with me there on that part. We had the Connor's Cure segment, and then Drake Maverick with the Offers of Pain, a.k.a. AOP. Now, you're going to laugh at this, because this made me think of, you remember that old track, OPP, Who Down with OPP? This kind of sort of made me think, like, yeah, alright, Drake Maverick, he's down with AOP, yeah, you know him.
Okay.
Who down with AOP? Yeah. Well, I'm down with AOP. They bring the pain. I actually like them. Well, of course, it's another dud match. They put away Ronnie Ace and Nathan Bradley, two local talents there, squashing them quickly with the Super Collider. So let's just move on from that.
One more note on Drake Maverick with the AOP.
2.5 men.
Yes, it's I see this group of individuals, and it's like, you ain't coming with us. Mom said you have to let me come with you. That's all I can think.
Fine. Well, Bobby Lashley went out and got him a little man too. He got him Leo Rush. We'll get to that. We'll touch a little bit more on that here in a couple of minutes or so, because we're about to straight fire through this. We're gonna make sure we have all the interviews.
You mean we now have 3 men whose gimmicks on the main roster are Smiling Black Man? 4 if you count Titus O'Neil.
Leo Rush is Bobby Lashley's motivator.
Oh God, Smiling Black Man gimmick. Congratulations.
Leo Rush, congratulations. You made it. Welcome to the obscurity known as the main roster. Now we're gonna switch fire through this so we can definitely get all the results to you guys, at least right here on Spreaker, and then for all that other juicy content, you can catch us over on the YouTube side. Now Triple H cut a solid promo on The Undertaker, saying he's gonna do him justice by putting him down, whatever. Very, very solid. Corbin, quickly, your thoughts on Triple H and The Undertaker as it continues to build up.
This can only end one way. Shawn Michaels fucks over The Undertaker.
I'm wanting the match to happen. I am really wanting this match to happen. I'm wanting Shawn to come out of retirement for that handful of matches.
It leads to a match at, for lack of a better term, Super Survivor Series.
Alright. So we got somebody that's wanting to be in the next episode. Well, Shane, you can send your Gmail credentials to us for Hangouts, and we can get you guys on the air. We can also get the other guy, depending on what time we go live next time, we can get him on as well. Corbin has to hook up on that guy. Now, next match is for the Raw Tag Team Championships, and I gave this a B+ match. The Dogs of War retain against the B Team, Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas. And then, after that, it got a little bit juicy because here comes Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins back on the attack. And then, of course, they get, sent back out of the arena. And there was a funny little segment with Rollins, Ambrose, Corbin, and the Police. And Ambrose actually whispered something to the Police guy as he walked away, and the Police guy couldn't help but smile. I swear he was about to break. And it made me chuckle a little bit, too, because I'm like, God. I was like, excuse my French, but I was like, God damn it, Ambrose. It made me laugh.
Meanwhile, you're telling me this, and I'm going, what the fuck did Dean whisper to him to get him to crack?
You knew Ambrose was going to say something wacky, or do something wacky. You know Ambrose by now.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out exactly what was said. Because for somebody to crack on national TV, it has to be pretty damn funny.
All I can say is go back, try to find that segment on YouTube after this podcast episode, You won't regret it. In fact, I'm calling Angle right now. Angle of the show of Raw right now is, in fact, the Shield versus the Dogs of War. That is indeed the angle of the show, and I'm giving it an up because I'm really liking it. I'm not going to be a negative Nancy like these other cats out there. So if you want some negative Nancy to crap all over your product, you're looking at the wrong guys. If you're looking at somebody that's going to be reasonable as well as critic, well, then you're looking at the right place because, well, we try to build it up as much as we tear it down. And you bet your sweet bottom dollar that, guess what? A little bit of a teaser here. Hashtag CAW does it better. DRW, CRW. Bet.
DRWEK and DRWEK Women's.
So our next thing wasn't even a match. It was a scheduled match, but Kevin Owens pretty much just committed manslaughter on Tyler Breeze. Dropped that power bomb. Dropped that little apron power bomb like he likes to do. Yeah, this match ain't happening. Kevin Owens explained why he came back. Basically, blames it all on Bobby Lashley and says that the Kevin Owens show will be bringing anarchy, agony, and destruction, and it's all Bobby Lashley's fault. This was an epic promo from Kevin Owens. Corbin, I know you didn't get to watch Raw, so definitely check that out as well. KO seems to me like he is back and he is on a mean streak, and I'm loving it.
Well, you can only go so long taking loss after loss after loss after loss.
And he's still getting Sami Zayn over because he's like, my best friend Sami Zayn should be here by my side right now. So, nice to know that Kevin Owens is keeping Sami in thoughts and keeping him real good with the crowd by mentioning him and all that stuff. Bobby Roode and Chad Gable defeated the Ascension. It was actually kind of a competitive match. Now, I would have given it a B, but I decided to go ahead and give it a C+ because, let's be honest here, how many Ascension matches really break that barrier, right?
Yeah.
But
much as I love Roadhouse, Ryan O'Reilly.
Now, as much as Roode and Gable can be good, I do say, yeah, it's going to be something about that. Then we got another segment with the Dogs of War and Baron Corbin. The Shield gets a tag title shot at Hell in a Cell. So that's going to be fun to watch. Hell in a Cell was actually looking like an okay card. Then we get a Ronda Rousey and Natalya versus Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. This match was a great competitive match. I gave it a B+. A little Heart Foundation teamwork from Ronda Rousey and Natalya. I figured I'd go ahead and point that out. And then Ronda taps out Mickie with the armbar. Then Alexa tries to make a sneak attack, and Natalya's there to run her off. And then later on, like a couple segments later, Ronda Rousey assures us that she's ready to go. I'm pretty sure, but just as much as Alexa Bliss has been trying to put the hurting on Ronda, it's all going to come back tenfold, and Alexa's really going to regret her decision this Sunday. I'm going to predict that Ronda retains.
Ronda's going to retain. That women's title's not going nowhere unless Ronda wants it to go somewhere.
Yes, that's definitely my opinion as well. Brian decides to go big dog hunting, and he's furious. So yeah, there you go. Braun's going to be destroying backstage stuff throughout the night now. And then, of course, like I said, Ronda Rousey assures that she's ready for Sunday and she's fired up. Then we get the Elias segment of the night. WWE stands for
Walk with Elias.
That's right. Mick Foley interrupts to reveal that he is the special guest referee for Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman inside Hell in a Cell for the Universal Championship. And then we got Braun continuing to destroy stuff in search for Roman. Now, what do you say about Mick Foley being referee real quick?
It makes sense. Foley made that match famous.
Definitely.
Hell in a Cell would not be anywhere near the phenomenon it used to be without the blood and bones that Mick Foley broke inside that structure.
No doubt. I think Mick Foley definitely deserves the spot to be refereeing this match. I'm happy that he's refereeing the match. I personally love the decision. It's good to see Mick Foley back.
She's actually watching the podcast.
Shane, what is up, man? Welcome to the podcast. Be sure to follow us on Spreaker.com/user/Firestar Hart as well for all that good stuff. And we're going to get, now that we got you on that shout-out list, man, get back to our review real quick so we can finish up this Spreaker part here. We got 24 minutes left, so we got to finish getting through Raw and then finish getting through the review at the very least. So Spreaker side gets all that as well. Now Finn Balor versus Elias was a very competitive match. A B-plus match in my eyes. Balor managed to overcome Elias's onslaught with coup de grace and 1, 2, 3. Good deal. Then, of course, we discussed this a little bit earlier. Lio Rush motivating Bobby Lashley. Ooh. Braun Strowman goes to call out Roman Reigns after he gets the idea from the interviewer. So,
I don't think Braun Strowman's ever going to learn to stop pissing off Styles here.
Now, Braun Strowman calls out Roman Reigns, and he gets a Samoan drop off the announce table and through the stage for his troubles. What a way to end Raw. Very, very big, massive way to go out right there. I'm actually happy with that ending. What say you there, Corbin? Corbin, are we there?
Yeah,
there
sorry.
Anyway, Roman drove Braun off of the stage, off the announce table and through a stage to end Raw. I'm actually happy about that ending, but what say you, real quick?
I'm happy about that as well because they're finally getting Roman over as a babyface.
Yes, and yes, it has a little bit of oomph with the Shield power, but I think it's finally starting to work. It may annoy a good amount of people, but I'm one of the very few that goes, hey, And
If it works, it works.
The sound of thunder means it's time for WWE SmackDown Live.
Sweet.
So, let's get to it. Bang, bang. Jeff Hardy opens up SmackDown with an amazing promo and then goes right into an amazing A-rated match. I'm giving the match an A. With Shinsuke
agreeing with you.
What's that?
I'm absolutely agreeing with you.
Yes. Even the DQ that Orton calls afterwards did not deck this for me. I'm loving the build to their Hell in a Cell match. And, God be with Jeff. God grant him good health. I'm praying for the man. I literally am, because I know Jeff Hardy's going to do something crazy this Sunday. And just please, man, just stay safe. I know you want to dive off the cell because you talked about that being the match you want. I know what's coming, and it's going to happen. Trust me, folks. This is great. This is a
Jeff, if you are listening, I have been a fan of yours for years. However, you like to jump off high shit.
Oh.
That makes you a bit of a dumbass. I love you, Jeff, but don't do anything fucking stupid this Sunday.
Okay, yes, real quick, news on Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is gone for a while, but he has stated that he will return. It is not known when he will return, but he will return at some point in the future. He's going to find himself and try to come back better than ever. That's the update on Bray Wyatt. Corbin Hyde, you wanted to give your thoughts on this as well.
My boy, Bayou Bray. My as we can get him out of gimmick hell.
Yes. Those bands he called out to do his theme song. Why not get one of them to do it? Sure, royalties may be a bit of a bitch to pay, but,
You just made like $40 million signing a deal with Fox.
Exactly.
Or no, you made a billion with AP.
Exactly. Now, back to the beginning segment real quick. I liked how Jeff Hardy actually got Orton back with that steel chair, and Orton did not get the last laugh tonight. So I'm making a prediction. I'm hoping Jeff Hardy wins the Hell in a Cell match, considering it's his very first one. But I wouldn't be surprised if Orton won either. But either way, you're sure to be entertained by this match. Now, we got our next part of SmackDown where The Miz and Maurice cracked a good old arrogant promo backstage and fired some more hefty shots at Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. Then we get another promo with AJ Styles cutting that intense, passionate promo. Another good bit. Then three promos back to back, man. I'm a little struck by that, but all equally good promos. Maybe AJ Styles a little bit better, and then The Miz, and then Charlotte. But Charlotte then goes on to defeat Sonya Deville. I gave the match a B. And this comes down
average, nothing special.
Yeah. But the reason why I give it a B comes down to the end with Stone Cold Becky, as I like to call her, striking again. That's really awesome. I'm hoping Becky can eventually win the title off of Charlotte. Maybe we might even see a double turn from that. But let's go ahead and get on to the next stuff. We got the Samoa Joe video package to build his side of the storyline. Then Becky ain't got no time for an interview, boy. She's just humping it backstage, wasn't she?
She just...
Uh-huh.
I mean, she was humming so hard, I was seeing bouncy, bouncy, bouncy going on there.
Phil, quit starting at tits.
She was walking with a purpose, man, and you could be looking dead at someone, dead to someone's face, and because it's on a screen, just notice all that motion. I'm pretty sure Dark Angel noticed that as well.
I did.
Phil, you're taking mine. Quit staring
Fire
at
started
tits.
you, Corbin.
No, in this case, it's Phil, because you're taking mine. Quit
I am
staring
a
at
taken man,
tits.
but even when your girl acknowledges it.
Angel, tell him
By
to
the
quit
way,
staring
her
at
favorite
tits.
women's wrestler is Asuka.
Of course.
Now, we got...
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I had to write Dark Angel out for that. Her favorite women's wrestler right now is Asuka. She likes a couple others, but Asuka right now is her favorite, and I believe it's mostly due to her being a badass and her hair. Not necessarily a bad reason. Now we get to the next part. The New Day are on commentary, and a video showing Kofi Kingston in disguise as Kramer Kingsman, I believe it was. Yes. Spying on Sheamus and Cesaro, a.k.a. The Bar. That was funny. New Day always knows how to make me laugh.
Yeah.
And in a B-plus match, I gave this match a B-plus because this seemed really entertaining. Rusev Day is really, really over. Rusev and Aiden in English. Awesome stuff. Aiden sacrifices himself, which enabled Rusev to hit the Machka kick on Sheamus to get the pinfall. That was awesome. Then we get our next match. R-Truth once again having Carmella with him, which I'm pretty sure is like a hype for the mixed match challenge ordeal. And maybe Carmella turning babyface. I don't know. But it almost gets the win. Of course, Selena Vega's there. Which, by the way, her YouTube video about her 9/11 experience, man, that was some heart-wrenching stuff. But the match wasn't really long, so I gave it a C+. It felt kind of quick to me. But Mr. Tranquillo himself,
Tranquillo.
Yes, Tranquillo. And then the main event, I gave the match a B because, I mean, the build is alright. It wasn't really worth that. It was pretty much the drama that ensued throughout and afterwards that gave this a B for me. But Brie Bella defeated Maurice by, I believe, disqualification, and then something happened to Brie where she got hurt. That's SmackDown in a nutshell for you guys. And 205 Live, we got some very quick notes for you guys as well. We got Buddy Murphy defeating Grand Metalik. They had a fantastic match. Did they not?
Yes, they did.
They and you know 205 Live is in a much better state than what they were. If they're coming right at you out the gate with an A+, with an A-rated match. This match was an A-rated for me. And then we got a good little funny segment with Cedric Alexander, Mustafa Ali, and Akira Tozawa. It started off, kind of like all sentimental and stuff, and then all of a sudden you go to Akira and he's just like, ah! that was funny for me. And Mustafa Ali wins the squash match, and Hideo Itami's watching. Then Cedric Alexander and Akira Tozawa were defeated by Jack Gallagher and Drew Gulak. Now, that match, that main event match, was actually pretty damn competitive. Another great match. I'm gonna give it a B though. But the matches are good. But yes, considering 205 Live is kind of short, and also. It seems to be they seem to be following that trend. WWE's at that downslope right now where they're not, trying too hard, but come around, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania season, they'll start building back up. They have those little dead periods where there'll be sparks of, wicked awesome stuff, and then some they're just downright, It's how they operate. That's how they do their downtime, I guess you could say. Not to say that everything is bad all across the board. No, not at all. It's about maybe 50-50, or maybe 60-40 or something like that, somewhere along in there. But WWE definitely has its ups and downs. Especially when, they're in this period. But that gives us 12 minutes to spare on the Spreaker end of things, so we can actually get into some of our other topics and give it to you guys right here on Spreaker as well as YouTube. So, what do you guys think about that? I hope you guys like that. You can make sure to comment down below in the YouTube session. Let us know how we're doing for you guys, that you're enjoying the content or whatever. And if you guys want to support us, you guys know how to do so. Whatever is your most comfortable way of supporting. You can get some merchandise. You can donate $1 to the Patreon or PayPal.me/FirestarHart. Whatever is comfortable to you guys, however much you're comfortable with. It helps us to continue to bring this content to you guys at a better rate, and, well, it enables us to keep things paid to bring it to you guys, because that's what we have to do that for you all. So we hope you guys are loving the content, and we would love to bring you more, and we are working on bringing you more. Now, our first piece of news we wanted to get to you guys real quick was the apparent beef going on between Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly, or aka MGK. How about that there, Corbin? Corbin. What do you think about that? Hey, Corbin, are you okay? think somebody done fell out. Well,
What do you mean by that?
There you are. Where were you?
I don't know. I think I may have fallen asleep. I'm going to have to go if I'm falling asleep.
Well, we wanted to get your thoughts real quick before we got off of here. Real quick, what do you think about this whole beef between Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly?
Eminem has and forever will be the king.
You know, I'm
Long live the king. Kelly, you've ended your own career by being a dumbass.
You know, I'm in the same boat as you, but I think Kelly, unlike some of the other rappers, I actually think Kelly's going to be one that might actually get more famous off of it, and he could end up benefiting from it. But, I mean, either way it goes, it's not smart to beef with Eminem.
No, it's just...
This dude is, what, 45 years old, and he's still going to tear you to shreds.
Let me tell you why nobody wants to beef with Eminem. This motherfucker wrote a diss track about his own mama. Don't nobody want that smoke.
There you go. Exactly. Exactly. Now, a little bit of a metal update to counteract that rap beef. Ghost just announced their European tour, and I believe there may be some more U.S. dates coming along. If you guys haven't checked out the metal band Ghost, they just released their album a couple months back called Prequel. That album is amazing. Ghost has been doing absolutely phenomenal over the last few years, ever since they gained their ground. I love this whole story arc with their new album as well. That is absolutely wonderful. Wonderful stuff. Corbin, if you haven't listened to them, I would strongly recommend it.
I know I love me some Ghost.
You have, yes. What is your favorite song off of the new Ghost album?
That's the only thing I haven't listened to yet is the new album.
Well, out of what I've been able to hear multiple times, that is, I actually still very much lean towards their revealing track.
Didn't they use one of their themes for a takeover or something?
I'm not sure. They may have, like, back in the day. But,
no, it was really recent. It was like...
It might have been. I'm not sure. It could have been a different band that might have sounded similar. But my favorite song off of the latest Ghost album is Rats. Or at least currently. There's actually a lot of news that's going on in the rock world and metal world. We might be able to touch some more.
I've got to get to bed.
Yes. Well, go ahead, man. I will get this shut down. Also, if you guys haven't, be sure to check out the twitch.tv/DRW franchise because the All-In show on there was fantastic tonight.
Better than SmackDown or Raw.
There you go. Hashtag CAW does it better. And if you guys want to tune into my gameplay later on, you can check out twitch.tv/Firestar Hart because we'll probably be bringing some 2K18 content to you guys. Probably my career. I also plan on doing the GTA story mode, and there's also some videos they're going to be editing coming on soon. I will probably get to work on that in between our downtime. And of course, guys, we're actually going to be cutting this down for everything. So you're going to get the full benefit on both sites. How awesome is that, Corbin?
That's awesome.
I know, right? The quick fire. For once, you getting tired pays off.
For once.
Because, believe you not, folks, if he was not running out of energy, drained from the, no doubtedly, just as drained from this night of wrestling as I have been, from going to watch WWE, from getting hyped about the DRW All-In event that went live on Twitch, I think it's safe to say we're both kind of smoked out. I'm a little bit more energetic than he is right now, to my credit. So I guess
tonight woke up a lot later than I did this morning, buddy.
Yeah, true. So I guess I'm the ultimate night owl on this night.
That's me, because I took a nap.
Yes, Dark Angel actually is probably the ultimate because she actually slept the entire day away yesterday because of the weather. So, yes, we're happy to bring all this to you guys here, celebrating not only 11 months for myself and Dark Angel here, but celebrating our first live episode on Spreaker and our 5th commemorative episode of the Deadly Saints podcast. This has been an awesome episode, even though it was quick fire. Corbin, I'm glad you're on here with us, man, and I'm glad you're on board on the permanent basis.
Glad to be here with me.
And I'm not sure if that sound effect will play or not. Yeah, there's the lightning effects. Even give a little bit of applause.
Our anniversary was like yesterday.
Yeah, for a celebration. Yes, indeed. A little bit late, but better late than never. So, Corbin, anything you want to say before you sign off for tonight for the wonderful viewers?
No, I think we've covered everything.
All right, man. Well, for Corbin Hyde and Dark Angel, I am Firestar Hart, and we are the Deadly Saints. We are, of course, the Deadly Saints podcast, bringing you some of the best wrestling, gaming, music, entertainment, news, whatever we can think of that may be remotely cool to bring. We're bringing it to you guys, plus more content outside of podcasts like gaming and all that good stuff. So why not follow us and why not subscribe to us? And of course, for the love of wrestling, man, we are here. We are here to stay. That's right. We are definitely here to stay for you guys. And stay tuned because we have a lot more of this content coming up for you guys. Podcasts, gameplays, whatever you guys are looking for. We're going to have it here on our channels. Be sure to give them a follow. Share them out. Get people into the Deadly Saints Nation today. And if you haven't joined already, what are you waiting for? Join us. It'll be nice to have you guys here. We love interacting with all you fans and friends and family and all that stuff. Whoever may be watching, we love all that good stuff. But we're going to bid you guys adieu for tonight. So, until next time, folks, stay cool, stay hip, stay deadly, and most of all, stay a saint. Goodbye and good night. Until next time, right here in the Deadly Saints Nation. Bang!